Hey man, it's your boy the IQ King, and today I'm delivering what I said I was going to deliver, and that is a 32 team series of me proving that this scheme works. It's the best scheme in the game. I said this before, I want to say it again. We're going to be using the Green Bay offense, Chicago defense. I mean, I think it's better defenses probably than Chicago defense, but I just like the Chicago defense personally. So yeah, that's just gonna be the one we're running with, man. Yeah, I think people. I don't want it just like this scheme. Let me be clear on this. The scheme is best used. It's like it can be most effective when you have a route tech. I hate the Packers in real life, but I love the Packers on Madden because they have Devontae Adams. They got Aaron Rodgers. They got a good defense. They got Aaron Jones out the backfield. And they got some other good receivers. So for me, if I say what's the most dominant Regs team you can run this with, it's the Packers. Like easily, it's the Packers. But I want y'all to know, if I only showed y'all gameplay with the Packers, first of all, that would be boring. Second of all, you would be like, okay, so what if I want to use the Chiefs? What if I want to use the Buccaneers? What if I want to use the Giants? Why would you want to use the Giants? I have no idea. But let's just say you from New York, you like the Giants, you want to use the Giants, no matter. It's still ways to make it work. So I'm going to play a game where every single team, and I'm going to be going up against 32 different people, hopefully. I'm going to be going up against 32 different people that's going to be playing all types of different defenses. And you're going to be able to hear me go through my offense. Now, like I said, if you want me to break down, like, my offense basically against every defense I can think of, I got you. But I mean, that's a lot of work. That'll be a long video, so if y'all don't want to see that, I'm definitely not gonna do it. I'm gonna let y'all do it on your own. But yeah, I'm finna come through you for you. I'm a Chicago kid, you feel me? So it's only right we start off with the Bears. I don't know if I'm gonna go in order or skip around, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm recording this after. This guy, I'm not gonna hype this dude up and tell you he's better than he is. He's not that great. Before I say that, we're gonna be in a gun-tight, offset, tight end offense. You're gonna be using spot, inside zone, Y out, drive out, and 0-1 trap. Now, I misspoke before when I said that you want to come out in 0-1 trap every time. That was half the truth, half the lie. Or half the... It wasn't a lie, but it was... Yeah, it was. It was like half the truth, half a lie. Because generally, you do want to come out in 0-1 trap every time or inside zone. However, there is certain people, especially as you play more competition, they start figuring out your plays and they start coming out in a specific coverage. So say they like running man, right? I have 2 plays for man. However, I like one more than the other, so I would prefer coming out in that play. So they would set their zone so it defends that specific play. Now, you have 2 options. You can switch to the other play and mix the plays up so that they don't know which one you gonna actually be running. Or you can just come out in that play so that they don't have the time to set their adjustments properly. I use both of those methods a lot. I like to just try to make them guess, and I like to just try to snap my play so quick that they can't set their adjustments right? Now, I did this early in the game, but I was talking about something else, but I'm gonna still mention it because I think it's important. I always think is unless you sure you got a touchdown, and that's probably like a man, you feel like they run the man, so you know you just got them beat. I would suggest that you always start off running the ball, especially when you send a new formation, and because sometimes they'll change they alignment so it look like they coming out in cover 3, but it's really man. You call the wrong play, now you boxed. Or it look like they coming out of man and they really in cover 3. Like the way he pressing his dudes, it is really hard for you to be able to tell whether this is cover 3 or man. You know it's not probably cover 2. You know it's probably not cover 4. But how could you really know? And this is a good example. It's crazy this type of timing. I thought it was a certain play, and it ended up not being a play I expected. Even though that is the play for cover 3, I wasn't looking for the right thing, which is why on this play, I know for a fact, I seen Allen Robinson was open. So we completing passes. This offense is not so here's the real truth, man. The offense is a great offense. It's the best in my opinion. However, it can still fail due to human error. If you call the wrong play against the wrong defense, you may get boxed. It's as simple as that. You could get boxed on a play if you call the wrong play. If you're not looking for the right routes, you could get boxed, or you could miss an open pass like I just did 2 plays ago. If you just make the wrong pass, don't blame the offense. Next time, make the right pass. It's not going to always look pretty. It ain't going to always be sunshine and rainbows. However, look on the scoreboard. I got 7, didn't I? Now, I'm not going to lie to you and be like, hey, I score every single time. I ain't never lost a game. But what I am saying is, I lose very few games. And when I do lose, it's not because of the offense. It's because I couldn't stop them on defense. Now, that's an internal problem. I got to figure out a way to get some stops. And usually, I do find a way to get that one stop that I need. Because like I said in a previous video, oftentimes, I don't feel like I'm going to get stopped. I may not get, some people, it's a lot of good offenses. But some people, they just, I feel like myself, just can't be stopped. You got to hope that you had a ball last, or if y'all, I don't know if y'all heard that, but my thing just fell. But you got to hope that you get the ball last, or that something just work out in your favor, like the Madden guys just on your side. But sometimes it's like that. But people like this, I'm telling you right now, it wasn't a one possession game. It definitely wasn't a one possession game. But he did come down and score. He did come down and score opening drive. I will give him that. He did. He moving the ball. And like I said before, I don't know if y'all ever seen the previous video. If y'all haven't seen that video, I recommend you go watch it. You can see me playing with the Packers, which is my favorite team to run this scheme with. But I like on defense to take away whatever they just did before. So if let's look at this play right here, right? Honestly, that should have been a pick. I was right there. There's no excuse for me not seeing that, right? But I know his route concept for that play now. I know that really the only thing open was the pass across the middle. You see on this play, right? Everything is pretty much boxed except he get a good playmaker. What did I do wrong? I didn't send my spot early enough. Usually everybody in Madden is leaving the pocket. Rarely do you find a straight pocket passer. I'm one of the rare exceptions. Usually because my offense allowed me to kind of sit in the pocket, just make quick passes here. I don't really got to move out of the pocket. But you see how quickly he's moving out of the pocket? You got to have a spy out here. And that could have been a pick, but he couldn't get his feet in bounds. So, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. You just can't do nothing about stuff like this. He ended up getting some suspect blocks, and he almost turned the corner on that. Couldn't get it. I'm gonna thank myself for that, for clicking on, because definitely if I didn't click on, Madden would have definitely cheated me with them tackling angles. But I'm not gonna dot of the year, bro. Might as well just call it dot of the year. He fit that in a tight window in the back of the end zone on the opposite side of the field. I gotta give it to him. Man's made a terrific throw. That was Brady-esque, Aaron Rodgers-esque, Manning-esque. But it ain't nothing compared to what I'm doing over here. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That wasn't a good pass, but Tariq Cohen over here breaking tackles and such. So, hey, I'm going to let him do him. Thank you for bailing me out on that. I honestly wasn't a bad pass. I just threw it a second too late. So, I realized he in cover 6. So, what play do I have for cover 6? That's spot. I like spot on cover 6. It works. This time I throw the pass. He moved his zone drops back. That's what it looked like to me. So that's why that pass was more open. We get a good little toe tap on the sideline, so we gonna get a couple extra yards. Tariq Cohen going crazy for me this game. Another tip. You really, in this offense, I'm not gonna lie, you really want, and this don't matter much. It don't matter much, but it low-key matters, if that makes sense. You want a elusive running back in the backfield. Now the Bears, I ain't gonna lie, is a perfect. Now this is cover 4, and I like to run wide out against cover 4 because that corner route beats. That match coverage cannot guard that corner route by whoever is there. I've yet to see somebody who really can't get open on cover 4. Maybe if you run a man, he'll probably be able to guard it, especially because Allen Robinson don't got route tech. But I mean, if you run in any type of match right there, it's probably getting open unless it's a corner on the outside. Back to what I was saying. Bears are a good example because they have Tariq Cohen, who is great elusively and very fast, but they still have David Montgomery, who can bang in the, you know what I'm saying, get you them tough yards. Now, that's my man concept right here. Now, this is when you don't have a route tech. Because if I had a route tech, that like vertical route by Allen Robinson will probably get an open. And look why I'm talking about David Montgomery is he the one that's gonna get the tough yards, and he over here running like he Derrick Henry or something. Like, what am I talking about David Montgomery for? I ain't gonna lie. Forgive me, because he definitely finna get this touchdown for us. I wouldn't put Tariq Cohen right there, but Tariq Cohen could have ran that in. Ain't nobody even touching. But I forgot where I was at. I forgot what I was even talking about. I'll be switching topics way too fast. But the thing is, it's so much to fit in. I've been perfecting what I consider the best offense in the game for so long. It's so much to say, and when I see a play, like now I remember what I was saying. When I see a play, I need to break it down because, like, you may see this if you decide to use this. You may see this, and I don't want you to throw picks like I used to. Like, you're not gonna understand at what you should run every single time when you run up against a new defense, especially with the different ways people play defense. Like, you may throw a couple incompletions on the first drive because they may be that good defensively. Everybody not like that. Most people not like that. But if you want to win like comp games, when it started getting tough, you need to, like, you will want to know these things. But that's just me. I mean, maybe you the type, you want to figure it out. You don't want everybody, hey, don't tell me what I need to be running. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to run what I like to run, and I respect that. Now, let me get back to the gameplay. It's 12 seconds left. This man punted 40 yards. It's got to be one of the worst punts I've ever seen in my life. It's 10 seconds. We already in field goal range. All I'm going to do is run the ball. I'm trying to get in the middle so I can get an easy little field goal. We going up 2 possessions. You already know what I say. If we go up 2 possessions, it's no excuse for losing the game. We should win every single time. I feel like if I go up 2 possessions, it's over with. The game over because you're not stopping me from scoring. But we gonna get 3 here, so I'm not even gonna talk about this. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying when we was in the red zone, the previous drive. If you have a route tech, then now this could apply to anything. I know some people like to play in CFMs and stuff like that, right? Or you like to, let's say you like to play, you just want to be a head coach. You want to go make your own league or whatever, and you running with your team. I think it's more important. Now, I'm not underestimating speed, but if you can get a route tech on this offense, multiple, it's over with. Because your routes, if you're playing with 2 route techs in this offense, it's over. Now look at, I don't know what Khalil Mack doing, admiring this dude from behind, not making no tackles. I can't understand why. That's why we got rid of him in the first place. I actually didn't want to get rid of him, but you know, it is what it is. The Bears suck as an organization. He make another spectacular, one of the most spectacular passes I've ever seen. Like, man, think he Tom Brady or something. Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, directing, like, he leaving the pocket like this with Sam Darnold. I don't know how I don't get that pick, but hey, you know, things happen. But like I said, that vertical route, and when I get to the Packers in the 32 team, and when I get to the Titans, I believe Julio Jones have route tech. When I get to the Cowboys, when I get to these teams who have route techs, you're going to see these routes, it makes the offense 1,000 more times dangerous. The offense is limited in a sense that you don't get as big plays. Like the play is not as big. Nobody can run cover 4, show 2. Like not the coverage that, you know, the match coverage. They can't run the match cover 4 because drive out is gonna torch it. Like you have to double, and you can't just put him in man because then he just gonna torch him anyway. So it's kind of like, once you get a route tech, you're gonna limit them on defense on the things that they can do, and they're gonna have to get very creative. Now I've seen people, now they putting like the play say cover 3, but I'm seeing deep halves and curl flats, but the curl flat is in a 20, and he put his lineman in a hard flat, in a 5-yard hard flat, and you know that's what you did in. That's when you run inside zone, because you can't put all them people in them coverages, right? And then still expect to stop the run. It's impossible. That's why this offense is so lethal. Now I'm rambling on, but we gonna get back to the gameplay, right? That's the triangle route I'm talking about by Allen Robinson. If that was a route tech, that's getting burnt, and that's 7. That's 7. I done seen it too many times. That's 7. It don't matter. Even if you may need the best corner in the league to even have a chance. And even still, like, who is playing with the best corner in the league? Like, you may need a Jalen Ramsey to stop that. You may need, I don't even think Stephon Gilmore can stop that, to be honest with you. Maybe Alexander for the Packers, maybe that's a maybe. But my point is, it's a select few. 3-man look. You see he running that cover 2-man blitz out of dime. If you come out in dime, now this is the problem. If they get a stop on you, you're giving them a license to run dime. I end up being boxed here because I had R1 on the right side. I didn't even look his way, and we end up not, like, it's an incomplete pass. Things happen. You feel me? But we gon', like, do I even have to tell y'all what's gonna happen next? No, I don't. You already know what's gonna happen next. It's not gonna be a touchdown on this play, but like I said, most people don't. Man does not work unless you have like the most amazing man concept, and I got the most butt receiver. Like if you got a superstar corner over there, and I got who is the most and I got Amendola, bro, like Chris Hogan, like, even though I don't even think he's in the league no more. But like him, like if I got him running the route and you got Stephon Gilmore on him, bro, like what you think gonna happen? Obviously, I gotta go to something else, and we score off the easy inside zone. Obviously, I gotta go to something else, but like you don't have that many crazy good corners, and I usually don't play with trash teams. I don't enjoy it. Like the offense, I can still win. I will probably still win, but like I don't want to have to think that much. You feel me? Like it's much easier for me to just get the Cowboys and have a CD Lamb and Amari Cooper, and like it's much easier like that. You know, like everybody don't have to be great. Right here, I'm asking Darnell Mooney to be my superstar, basically, because all the routes for that primary receiver, like the top receiver on the left side, are designed for a route tech. I built this offense for a route tech. It's just still good without one. You feel me? You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna keep it real right here. Just because I'm a straight up dude, I'm not finna lie to you. Without a route tech, this is not the best offense in the game. Let me not even lie. It's a great offense, but not the best. With a route tech, however, and I know I keep stressing this, but I don't want nobody slandering the offense because they don't have a route tech and they trying to do what I'm doing. Keep in mind, I've been using this offense for quite a long time, so I know how to work around certain things. You gotta just, to be honest, like let's say, shout out to TD Bear, right? TD Bear last year, he did like a little series, Road to Number 1, where he pretty much played with us for like a little offense. It was similar to tight end offset, but it wasn't tight end offset, right? And he ran basically corner routes and streaks and ran around with Lamar Jackson for I don't know how long. And when I'm like, dang, like, I mean, this man went on like games on games on games on games without losing. And I'm like, what in the world? Is this the best offense in the game or something? So I try the offense. And I'm straight boxed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was straight boxed. I was put in a 1-by-1 cell. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? You know why? Because he been running the offense longer than me. He knew things about what he should be doing against certain things that I didn't know. And that's why when I tried it, I was buns. Now after a little while, I started getting good, but I ended up like not liking the offense for the simple fact, like I just felt like it wasn't for me. I liked it, like it was okay. It wasn't bad. I won, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like that play style. But the offense was lethal. My point is, now look at this close up. Like, what type of man could stand there, bro? Like somebody just gloating in your face. I'm sure Timmy got like a 80-inch screen in his room, and he just can't stand looking at him dancing in his face like that. So he gonna be out of here. I don't got no more time. So if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Yeah.